Hi, we are Santiago Trujillo Vargas and Diego Peña Bernal, and we are going to talk about China. The People's Republic of China is located in East Asia, and its capital is Peking. The official language is Mandarin, and there live more than 1,402 million of humans. That is 18.525% of the total population of the world. This is also the fourth country with more area in the world and 9,596,900 square kilometers. Another thing that we can mention is the curious structure of their government because it's a socialist state with a communist government. In China, we don't find a regular market. If you look at it carefully, it's a mixture of ideologies because you can find private properties and free market. But there is also communist politics. In addition, the most frequent religions are Taoism and Buddhism.
Okay, cultural aspects. China has 8 major dialects that are named in the presentation. The language spoken in Beijing is often related to as Mandarin of or Putonghua. Putonghua, which means common language, is the country's predominant language and is widely used by more than 70% of the population of China. Mandarin or Putonghua is barely referred as the Han language, Mandarin as I just said, or simply Chinese. Okay, chopsticks. China is the hometown of chopsticks. Solid foods are eaten with a pair of chopsticks, and soups are eaten with a flat bottom spoon, traditionally ceramic. Chopsticks culture has a long history in China, and the tradition of using chopsticks as cutlery has been introduced to many other countries in the world, such as Vietnam, North Korea, and South Korea. Table tennis. Table tennis, also known as ping pong, is considered the national sport of People's Republic of China. And okay, and today there are said to be tables in nearly every park, while almost every school has a team that trains regularly, and table tennis champions are very famous in China. Okay, the first problem is air pollution. Pollution in China is a huge problem and it's killing people every year. In 2018, the carbon emissions of this country surpassed the ones produced by the USA and Europe in the same year. In addition, a study in the medical journal The Lancet estimated that in 2017, 1.24 million deaths in China were attributed to air pollution. And according to the New Scientist magazine, since 2000, the number of people who have died from air pollution in the People's Republic of China are about 30 million people. And the PRC, or People's Republic of China, has been the world's largest annual emitter of greenhouse gases since 2006, and its emissions are increasing. Energy related emissions of carbon dioxide in this country have increased more than 80% between 2005 and 2019, while in a country like the USA, has dropped like 15% during the same period, according to International Energy Agency.
Problem number two is work overload. The problem of work overload has been present in China due to three influences and causes. The first and the most recently is the tendency to work for 72 hours per week, called 966. The second is the pressure of the companies to increase production, reduce costs, and increment production, forcing the people to work more hours and making the employees spend more time working. The third influence is the lack of attention from the government to establish laws that protect the people and punish the companies that do not put limits on the work overload. The problem has three effects. The first is the health of the people and the workers, causing deaths from exhaustion and fatigue. The second is the factories that ended up involved in polemics. And finally, the government received pressure to establish a strong politics against the excess work.
Okay, solution for the problem number one. Being pollution one of the biggest problems China has been facing for several years now, and given as a result serious adverse impacts on human health, the government of China declared war on air pollution and put in place a comprehensive government program to tackle it, called the Innovate Financing for a Pollution Control Program. And to find ourselves in an important position within the Chinese scientific community, we will strongly criticize the consequences of pollution on human health, regardless of the reduction in the production of huge companies and the economic growth of the country. And the sustainable develop goal we can achieve through our proposal is the number 13, a climate action, being the goal to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. This goal can be reached starting in the homes and schools of the People's Republic of China, improving the feeling of respect for the environment. And being in charge of solving this problem, we will start by establishing annual pollution limits for the company within a 10-year rewarding goals and mandatory annual compensations with the environment they are hurting.
Solutions to work overload. We think that the government and the companies are the ones that should be leading the solutions to this problem. On the company side, they must give more importance to workers and guarantee their health and responsible conditions. They could establish a maximum hours of work and apply rules that guarantee the minimum job conditions for workers. On the government side, they must implement stronger policies that punish the companies that do not put a limit on the hours and the number of tasks that the workers do. If this is fully fight, the workers will be healthier and happier to things that lead to an increase in the productivity in the companies who achieve the 8th Sustainable Development Goal, which is decent work and economy growth.